Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today we are playing with some brand new Korean beauty products from the makeup brand Roman. This is quite a popular thing in Korea at the moment. The brand is started by makeup artist and blogger Saerom, and it really focuses on easy to do, customer friendly. You don't have to be a makeup artist to get a great look, and she's put together two eye palettes, one for daytime, which is what I have, and then one for nighttime, along with blush products, foundation, and some lipsticks. And it's really just a small, curated, concise collection of makeup products. I am trying them on for the very first time, and I thought I'd take you along for the fun. Now I'm starting off with a bit of makeup primer slash extra moisturizer just to get my skin super prepped and hydrated for the foundation, as when I swatch it on my hand, it seemed like more of a matte finish, so we just want to be prepped. Now I am applying the Roman Perfect Fitting Foundation, which is their main base product, although they recently just launched a cushion foundation as well. I'm using this full strength straight from the bottle, although on Saerom's YouTube channel in her videos, she recommends that you dilute it if you want a sheer finish. This does have a powdery dry down ever so slight, and it's a soft matte as well. In the video you can see my wow reaction. I was quite surprised by the amount of coverage I was able to get. Not quite full coverage, but definitely medium high, and the color match is quite decent for me as well, although just beware that Korean makeup products, foundations, you are having very limited selection in the colors. I'm starting off the eyeshadow look with a wash of the matte rosy peach shade in the Glam Day palette, one of the two that she has available, and I'm showing you the color on my brush right now. Brushes are from Real Techniques, in case you're wondering. Now, one thing you'll note about Korean makeup, especially eyeshadows in general, is that they tend to be quite sheer. Not that they lack pigmentation per se, it's just the trend that they like sheer washes of color, and then there are certain products with different finishes that give you that bam, wow pigmentation. So not everything is rated based on how intensely pigmented it is. That's just something to note. I think about Asian products in general altogether. I'm putting the same color on both of my eyelids and also a little bit along the lower lash line. At this point, I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going for, but again, going back in with the rosy golden shade now, which has a golden kind of overspray to it. And I tried applying that with my synthetic brush, but it did not seem to go on just the way I wanted it to. So I went back in straight with my fingers. Old school beauty tools always works well and tends to pack on a bit more product. So with the finger, it does work a little bit better. But again, this is more of a light to medium opacity eyeshadow. Roman prices itself at about the medium price range. Think of something like Clinique or Laneige. Things are not awfully expensive, and they're marketed towards young professionals who still want a bit of sass whilst keeping their makeup pretty natural. I'm going in now with the darker plum shade that has tiny specks of gold, although when you apply it to the eyes, it's not all that noticeable. All you're seeing is a bit of that deep plum color. I'm giving you a bit of a smile because I'm happy in the video that this has a bit more kick to it. So this is your defining eyeshadow shade from the palette. I put it on my lash line and close to my lashes with a pointed, stiff defining brush, and then I'm just smoothing out and blending the color with a fluffier blender brush. So applying and depositing the color with a firmer brush and then blending it out. That's how I like to do my makeup. I think it gives me a lot more precision that way. I'm focusing most of the color along the lash line, as I didn't want this to be a super smoky look. This could very well be something you wear during the daytime if you wear makeup like me as well. Now, I am also applying it from the outer corners towards the inner corners. That way I can better control the shape of the eyeshadow, as if you're sweeping it from inside to outside, you can easily drag it out way too much. If you have not seen Saerom's own YouTube channel, I highly recommend it. She has a lot of transformational K-beauty videos. As well, I will link some that she's done with Joan Kim. That's really great as well. All the links and product links will be down below in the information bar for you. Alright, back to our eyeshadow. You'll notice that I'm taking the same pointed brush and putting the dark plum really deep into my inner eye corner. That seems to be a trend that I notice with a lot of K-beauty looks. They really like to darken that inner tear duct area. Gives it a bit more dramatic smokiness without being a super dark kind of a North American smoky eye, if you will, but definitely brings out your eyes. And I think this color really goes well with my own eye color too. So just building things up, smoothing it out, takes time to build up the eyeshadow shade. Doing the same thing on the other eye as well. I should really have a smaller shadow brush, but I don't. Alright, off to attempt to do some nose shading with the medium matte brown color. I saw Saerom do this in Joan's video and it turned out great, but I don't think it's really for me. Either the shade is too dark or I'm just not getting it, because I tried it out. I tried smoothing it out, I tried putting it on with a different brush, and in the end I ended up taking off most of it, but I do want to show you that I gave it a go. I think it just wasn't the right color for me. Now I'm going in with the Romand Multi Duo Blush. This shade is called Peach Scandal. There are a couple shades available. And I thought, hey, duotone blush, why not do a contoured blush look with this little blush palette here. I'm starting off with a lighter coral shade and applying it to the higher points of my cheeks, and this is quite a soft, kind of foolproof, totally beginner friendly color. You can't overdo this blush. It's really actually quite nice in that sense. It does come off a little bit powdery, but never heavy on the skin. Now I'm going in with the included blush brush, which is a thin kind of a flat brush, and I'm putting the darker shade in the hollows of my cheeks and then attempting to blend it out into the blush. I'm not sure if this was the right shade to try and do a contour blush with, or if this is really the right way to go. But hey, this is a play with me makeup video, so I guess that's what we're doing. I thought that the color was quite flattering and again super beginner friendly, but as I was applying the blush I did notice I had some fallout from the eyeshadow. Just remember to sweep that off before you get going. Now at this point I'm thinking this eyeshadow still looks pretty tame, so I went in with the Sparkle Glitter Coral Bright Orange just along the outer corners of my lower lash line. Now the finishing touch, of course, is lipstick. I am putting on the Romand Matte Lipstick in the color All That Jazz. Now this is where you can go really K-beauty here. You'll notice that a lot of these looks favor the gradient lip. So I'm using the bullet to apply a thin coat just along the inner perimeter of my lips, smoothing it out and blending out with my fingertips, and then applying a second layer of the lipstick to intensify the inner perimeter. Lastly, you want to take your foundation sponge and just smooth out the outer edges to make sure it's diffused and not super harsh. And here is our finished look. Although I didn't use any special application for this makeup look, I think the colors just naturally pull together in a really K-beauty way, if you will. All the products are courtesy of W2 Beauty. Go and say hi to Alice when you hop on over to her site. I'll put the link down below. She's launching a new revamp of the website, which will include a form for all you makeup junkies to go on there and talk and share your experiences and reviews about K-beauty products. So go and check that out. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll see you again next time. Take care.